Welcome everyone to Space Dragomar. It's time for some more Aveyond Expert Mode. Yes, Expert Mode. And there's only 5 saves now, so I have to be... Okay. Last time, we were messing around with crows. And we are going to continue our Rise of the Crows. This is not as easy as it appears, because often the spells don't do enough damage. Okay, we are improving. There's a reason I'm going for this. This may seem too ham, but it's not too ham when you consider...
What about your health? Do you need to increase your health?
No. Some of them hit a lot harder than that. Like, if they get going... They can be... They can hurt a lot more than that. Kind of like that.
Did you get the reward?
I got the reward, but I have to move up back towards the bees. Because there's a specific item I have to get.
You want to try avoiding these things.
There is no easy way to avoid them, and I need the gold anyway. The thunderstorm.
Wait a minute, her health sucks.
Well, the problem with doing that repeatedly is we will soon run out, but I'm planning on getting back to the town anyway.
Will she accept us?
Nope. Nope, you keep forgetting this is expert mode. This isn't like baby mode. This is true hardcore shit.
Is there a hotel around here?
Not as close as you think it is. No, because I have to...
There is a hotel here
somewhere. Okay. But yeah, it's not that easy to I literally have to do it on minor enemies because anything can kill you. If anything so much as sneezes on you, it can kill you. So that's why I can't resort to basic attacks. Because, like, unless I have my cutlass. Because my regular practice sword does almost nothing to these enemies.
Are you ready for a nap yet? Or...
It's for mana use. It's because I have to use mana constantly. That's the problem.
Actually, I shouldn't have told you to use your berries. I didn't realize you could go here.
No, I still have to go for mana use and stuff. Like, again, The trouble with... This is why, also, why I never, ever, ever advised you to do this. Because this mode is so harsh that you will make decisions you severely regret in here. I only did it because I did think I was going to die the next wave anyway, so...
Have I played this entire game through?
It's not that you haven't, it's that this isn't the game you remember.
And I don't know that I played it on regular, right? Not hard mode, did I?
You did not play it on expert. Trust me, the only way to get expert on this...
Oh, no, but on the other one, what are the levels on the other one?
All of it was on normal. This is... No. You're getting things confused.
Did I play it on easy or
You
on normal?
played it through on normal, but you never experienced anywhere close to what expert does to the game.
I know. I didn't say I did.
Like...
I don't know. I'm asking about the levels of the other one.
Like, I'll give you an idea. So, in, like, normal, all these enemies are like a standing joke by this point. In expert, they're all like, I have to actually use spells on them and actually panic. Even well into the point where I shouldn't have to panic. You know? Like, every enemy is a panic. Except, like by now, the spiders and the rats are finally not a panic. Everything else is. Which is why I have to go full ham every time I see enemies, because you never know when those enemies are just gonna go, you died. We haven't even got to the hard part of the game yet. That's the scary part. We haven't even gotten to the hard part of the game. No. The hard part of the game happens later.
What are you doing now?
Well, first we're fighting bees, and then we have to get wax.
Isn't there some kind of mage or something up there?
There is.
Do we have to talk to him?
But we want the wax first, because without graduating in this landscape eventually, things become ever increasingly dangerous.
We don't even know if they'll talk to us if we haven't graduated.
It's not just that, it's like everything you see here is not normal. Like, the fact is, I am afraid of basic attacking these bees because I am worried that the bees will just straight up murder me. Like, the bees alone. The bees alone are so scary that I just use boot slapping on them every time because I do not want... Because this is a different build. And this is expert where everything absolutely murders you without exception. Like, it's not like, oh, you know, I can chill. Nothing, there's...
Is there a farmer here somewhere?
If there is a farmer or something to help you, they'll make it harder to get.
I mean, there's a farmer that's...
I'm going to give you an idea. That was normally a cutlass. That wasn't even a cutlass.
So you were looking for your cutlass and you didn't get it.
This is... I'm trying to illustrate to you how devastating this mode is. It's not normal in any respect. It is dangerous. Everything that moves is like mortal peril, and all the puzzles are naturally there.
Do not touch that mushroom.
No, I have no intentions of touching that mushroom.
They were bad enough on normal.
Normal, I could learn how to kill it. But like...
You want to put that amulet on?
Might as well. I mean, like I said, this is If you thought we could screw around with stuff in here, it's like no no no. No 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 no. This is we like every single one of these things, and we haven't even gotten to a boss yet. I don't even like because like the werewolves, even the basic werewolves are like little mini bosses. We're not even talking about the regular standard garden variety boss in this game. We haven't even fought the first one yet. The first one is going to be an absolute nightmare.
What level are you?
We're level 19, but another one's level 18, but that does not.
Do you think you can graduate now?
We need at least level 20 plus, at least. You've no idea what kind of hell we've walked into. You don't. Oh, we don't have smoke bombs. Doing that, I'm stupid. If we did that, I could have just died. Because like I said, might as well fight these. Because I need the XP. Because I need to keep leveling.
Usually bees are a good way to level up.
I know, I need the XP. Because otherwise, if I don't get the XP in gold...
There's some more.
Yeah. If I don't get the EXP in gold, we are screwed. We are straight up screwed. And additionally, I do not have a cutlass. So the game is making it extra hard for me. Additionally to the native difficulty of the game, which has been boosted. It already was really high. Now it's even higher. And yes, there is wizards and stuff in this, but all of them are like... We've basically been teleported in a dark mirror, basically, to A Link to the Past. That is basically what has happened. What you see now is not what was. Normally, we would have outgrown these enemies completely. And I wouldn't be doing this to them. But because of what this is... Like... Everything is really bad. Like... I have no idea how overpowered that mushroom is, but I'm going to tell you it's too much for us at this point in the game. We'd have to progress to, like, the 3rd or 4th dungeon before we even attempt it. 3rd or 4th dungeon. We haven't beat the first one.
Where are you going to get smoke?
Yes.
Where do you get them?
North. Past the bees and the griffins, which each griffin is like a boss.
Well, the bees are good practice.
Yeah, the bees are the only semi-not threatening thing in this whole area. Everything else is like... Yeah, harpy. Yeah, we're not screwing with that harpy until a while from now, because the harpy... The harpy is like a boss.
Let's trade. What do we have to trade? Anything? Anything that we don't want anymore?
I need at least 10 or 15 loaves of bread. And at least like 15 Covey bombs. And I don't even have any gems or things I want to give up necessarily. Because unfortunately,
what's up there? One more.
Everything in here is super dangerous.
These little houses here.
I'm amazed the cats don't kill you.
some other cat. There's some kind of quest for the. Is that the quest?
I'm amazed they don't kill
What about
you.
this blue mushroom house. What's happening in there?
Because I would not be surprised if they all just kill you. So
Can you go into that green mushroom house? Or
the fact that they don't try to kill you is amazing. Just want to point that out.
It's the Sledge Master thing.
Yes, but the fact that they're normal is something else. Yeah, and the fireball. No. I need to try to get him confused. Okay. Okay. I literally do this because I don't want to see what the damage is retaliating on my face. Especially since I do not have... Because then I have to get the mirror and the wax. And I have to check that the mirror... we have the mirror. Can we have the mirror? You have to do that, otherwise you just auto-die as usual. Because almost everything leads to... you died. Every single thing that moves is an almost instant leading to you died. Other than the bees and the griffins. And even the griffins are like tiny, slightly less powerful bosses. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try to... Okay. At least they don't instantly poison you.
Yeah, I don't think they're that dangerous.
It's a good thing, because again, there's a lot of other dangerous stuff out here. Like, the bees were dangerous a while back, but we've leveled up. We've leveled to, like, level 15. Well, actually, level 19. But it's still barely enough for some of these other more sinister enemies. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do basic attack dueling just so I don't spend all my mana. Because it does seem that the bees are not that harmful anymore. They're not that harmful. They're harmful. They're way more harmful than they were in the original, but at least they're not like the original normal version that's build B. Now the funny thing is build A, which is a build that only the most veteran of veterans even know exists, has an entirely different subset for everything. Alright, we've got the wax. Now... now we can potentially graduate. However, not 100% sure if we can. Okay, since we got 3 Bs, we're just going to go for the boot slapping. We're just going to go for the boot slapping. And if you're wondering why I'm so desperate for gold, it's the fact that you need a lot of gold in the expert to get progress. Especially since... Dog is very interested in something. But what is it? Just want to get back to doing hotel mechanics. Because we need a lot of gold regardless. In fact, I would not be surprised if I needed, like, more gold to beat this version than the regular. That's the fun thing. I don't actually know how much gold in the end you need, but it's maybe even more gold. Yes, even more gold. Because remember, we have to go all the way through Wild Woods, past the Savage Crows, past the werewolves, to the Hind, with the wax, and the mirror, and after all of that, we might get the ability to graduate. We might. After all of that, you might, just might, get the ability. So then I have to go around this and there and that, and because I need so much XP. So much XP to get. I will be getting to that. I just have to try to make my way over there. It's not as easy to get as it is in normal because, again, you have to get through a ridiculous amount of BS. And then you have to pay them gold. Which gold in here is worth a lot more than it is in regular. Because you don't, like, you eat up a lot of it with potions, with queso leaves, with everything. So to actually have a lot of gold in expert is actually quite the feat. That's the funny thing. Having gold in here is actually an accomplishment. Yes.
Did you fight enough? Do you want to fight one more?
I'm going up towards the thing. The last thing I need is, well, to be ambushed by something and then not have anything. So again, I don't know what's going to ambush me. Because there could be something new and changed in that regard.
Is there some reason you have to talk to that guy over there?
You have to pay to sleep at the inn. He has a mission, but I'm not interested in doing the mission right now because again, I don't know what it could entail at this point. Because there's a lot of sinister things in this mode that can just like ruin everything. It's amazing that the trees themselves aren't infested. And reminding everyone that the cost of that boat is 20 gold a pop, too. Just in case you thought the game was being merciful on that regard. Just in case.
Do you think you can graduate now?
It's not that simple.
You might be able to.
I have to get the harp.
You have to get a harp to graduate?
The harp of a hind.
Is that what had to happen before to graduate?
Yes, except getting the harp is harder now. Because you have to go through all of the other BS. And you have to go through lethal crows. In order to... What?
Where is the harp of the hind?
All the way through the woods. And then you have to go with this RNG fest with birds.
Is that where you're going now?
Yes, but it's not as simple as it sounds. Because you have to make it through the werewolves, the crows. You have to heal on the way. Bad things can happen to one. Who... Something can happen to one who seeks this. You know, you never know what can happen to one who, you know, looks for the harp of the hind.
Don't engage.
I want the XP, but okay.
But I don't know.
True.
You have, like, your health is going down?
True. I do have to do the hotel thing again.
I don't know. Maybe you can engage. I don't know.
True. There is a truth to that, unfortunately. And we also are going to want an additional garlic necklace.
Put them on now.
No, they already automatically equipped. You can't.
I don't think so. Are they automatically equipped? Okay.
Yeah. But you have to have them in your inventory. He is bad, yes, but he isn't the only of his kind. He's just one of many.
Done him before? He's terrible.
I have,
He killed
but
me on normal.
But he has poison, and his poison has a higher chance to land. It's a higher land rate, and he bites for much more damage. Like a lot more.
Look, that guy's in
Like
stone.
he will bite you for half your
There's
HP.
a guy made in stone. Can you unstone him?
No, but you know what I can do?
What?
I can stop the thing that's stoning. I have to go towards the thing that's stoning, and that's part of the mission. And before having to fight more of these heinous beasts.
Jeez, you such a lot of damage on them and they don't die.
It depends if they get confused or not. That's the problem. Do they get confused? Now. Part of why I brought bed loaves in the first place, but this is where the next test is. It is, and that's why you need the mirror and the wax, and hopefully it works as usual, or I'm dead. Come on, please. No.
It's so hard.
No! Okay.
You have to fix your health now. Jeez.
At least bread's cheap. Okay. Beeswax. And then we try to retrieve the hind thingy. And now we got the harp. Yes. But that is only a shadow of what I really have to do next time. That is only a shadow of it. Because the real trial continues. Because you thought that was only a boss. But the mini boss is actually just around the corner.
What is the mini boss?
It's Beast. The Beast. God, that's a mini boss? Why? It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad.
He's very bad.
Thankfully, he's berserk. So that gives us a better chance. Okay, siren call. There we go. Yup. And next time on Aveyond Expert, we are going to be continuing on this very long journey that the game has become. And we are going to see if I can actually qualify. So I don't think I want to graduate straight away if I can help it.
What happens? What's the disadvantage